old, right? Is it a D3 2.5 and 23 20. Okay, let us just look at the customers on the record. It's 26 and 37. Now here there is an increase of the number of customers, right? 26 customers to 37. Sales 3375 to 3480. So there's an increase there from 26 to 37. So let us do the comparison of these two amounts. Let's start with sales. 2018 versus 2019. 2018 33 75,000. 2019 34 80,000. The difference there, how much is the difference? Let's look at the difference there. Difference will be 33 75 minus 34 80. Difference is 105. 105,000. That's the difference. So the sales from last year increased from this 3375,000 to this money here to 3480,000. Now let's calculate the percentage increase. 105,000. Remember, in accounting you must prove things by calculating the percentage increase. 3375,000 multiplied by 100 over 1. Now it's always like this. You put the difference on top. Always. Then you put the original amount there before interest. So you put the interest amounts, then you put the before interest. Sometimes it will be a decrease. You put the difference amounts, then you put the before decrease amount. That's how it works when you want a percentage. Then is equal to. Let's do the percentage there. Sorry for that. Let's calculate the percentage. So it's gonna be 105,000. 105,000 divided by 3375,000. Then this will give you 100, times by 100. This will give you 3,11. So 3,11%. So this is an increase from last year, right? Even if you can take 3375 times by 1,311, it will give you exactly 3480, right? Okay, we are done with the percentage interest, right? Of the sales, right? Of the sales. Let's go to another effect, the positive effect. When we were checking there, I spoke about customers. The number of customers, right? Let's go and check them. Remember this? Here we have 37 customers 2019. We have 26 customers 2018. There's a difference there. So there's an increase. So it's a positive. After the decision was taken by the management, so there is a positive effect. Let us go to the positive effect. Here we are, 2018 again versus 2019, right? So in 2018, how many customers we have? We have 26 customers. 2019, how many customers we have? We have 37 customers. The difference there will be, so it's gonna be 37 minus 26. It's gonna be 11 difference. 11 customers increase from 2018 to 2019, right? We can also check the percentage interest, right? Can just check by doing this. You can take the 11 divided by 26 times by 100. You remember my strategy? The difference on top, the before interest, then is equal to. Then your answer will be 11 over 26 multiply by 100. Answer is 42.3. 42.3%. So this is the increase percentage from last year 2018 to 2019. So we are done. We are done. Thank you very much. Now we are going to look at another question. We are done with this question. Let's look at how many questions that are left now. So we are done with this question. We are done with this question. We are done with this question. Down with this question. We are done with this question. We are done with this question. We are left with this question now. That question number 3.2.3. Provide 2 points with figures to support his opinion. So the CEO feels that this decision also negatively affected the company. Provide 2 points with figures to support his opinion. Give the directors advice to solve this problem. Okay, let us go and see that. Okay, now we are going to look at another question. This question, it says here, 3.2.3. CEO feels that this decision also negatively affected the company. Provide 2 points to support his opinion with figures. 4 marks. Give the directors advice to solve this problem. Explain. 2 points. Okay, let's go there. Okay, all that we need to do here is to compare. This is the information we've been given here. This says, if you remember, in this exercise we've given this is the same thing that is there. The 37 units, 26 units, 34, 18, all that. We're going to compare the figures here and also answer the question of the CEO here. The calculate number of, okay, no, not here. Provide 2 points with figures to support this opinion negatively. Remember, we're looking at the negativity. Whether the sales, cost of sales is going up, gross profit being decreased, we're going to look at those things. And then we're going to provide figures. Let's go then. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to go straight to cost of sales. If you look here, there's a cost of sales here, 1950. Remember, cost of sales are expenses, meaning that in 2019, let's just do this cost. Okay. Let's say cost of sales. And now look at the cost of sales, right? Now cost of sales we have in 2018 we have 1950,000, 1,150,000 versus 2018, right? Versus 2019, right? 2019 just 2019 will be versus 2019, right? 2019. And now just erase this here and try to put it on top here. 2019. Now 2019, how many we have? How many we have? We have how many? How much we have? We have 2170. 2170 is 500. So these are the figures, right? So the difference here, if you take your calculator and you minus up the two, so 1950 minus 2170, 500. Then it's 220, 500. The answer is 220, 500. So this is the difference, right? So there is a slight increase in cost of sales. This is a negative amount. It's a negativity because once there is a rise of cost of sales, it means that this is an expense that the owner is paid, right? And now number 2 here, we can also calculate the percentage here of the interest, right? We can just take, when you calculate the percentage there, you can just take 220, 500, then divide by 1950,000 times by 100 over 1. Then the percentage you're gonna get here, let's see how much we're going to get. And if you take 220,500, then you divide this by 1950,000, then times by 100. percentage is 11.3%. So the increase is 11.3% from last year. So the cost of sales rised up by 11.3%. Thank you very much. Let's go to another figure again. We are still here, right? We are still here. Now we are going to take again, we are going to look now at the gross profit for both years. So now gross profit for 2018 and 2019, right? Now for 2018, remember we have calculated this one. It was 1309,500. All right. But now let's calculate for 2018 now. We have already calculated that one. You remember, this is the gross profit of 2019. We have already calculated it. Let's calculate for 2018, right? For 2018, when I just say sales minus cost of sales is equal to gross profit. So sales for 2018 is 1375, 3375, 3375,000 minus the cost of sales 1950. The answer is, let's calculate the answer then. 3375,000 minus 1950,000. So the answer is 1425. The answer is 1425,000. Yes, that's the gross profit of 20. If you compare 2018 gross profit and 2019 gross profit, there is a slight change, right? So if you can call it a decrease, so this is negative. If it's a decrease, it means that the company has lost. But if it was an increase, it means that the company would have gained, right? Let's see the difference between the two. Minus 1309,500. So it's 115,500. So the difference is 115,500. Now if you take this money and you divide it by the original 1425,000 times by 100, you're gonna get the percentage decrease. Divided by this money and divided by 1425,000. Here is a percentage, then times this money by 100, right? This percentage by 100, you're gonna get 8,10. So the answer is 8,1%. So this is the percentage decrease from last year. I think you got it. Then you are done with these two figures. Let's go to other figures again. Here we are. Let's go to customers on record again. We are going to look at this one again. Now let's first deal with average units. Average units. How do you calculate average units? Now, let's start with 2018. We focus on the stock that was sold, right? 2018, we have 2,500 units. We have to divide it by the number of customers in that year, 26. Then how much we're gonna have there? We have 2,500 divided by 26, right? So we have 96, right? Then let's go to 2019, right? 2019 we have how many customers? 2320 divided by 37 customers. Units sold 2320 divided by this 37 customers. How many we have? How much we have there? We have 2320 divided by 37, right? Let's go. We have 63. So there's a slight difference there. Let's see the difference there. If you take 96 from last year minus 63 this year, it's gonna give us 33 difference, right? So it dropped by 33. Now if you wanna calculate the percentage there, decrease is gonna be 33 divided by 96 times by 100 over 1. Then the answer that you're gonna get there, let's do it, right? Let's do it there. 33 divided by 96, the answer is 0.34, then times answer by 100, then it would give you 34.4 units, our percentage. So this is the percentage decrease. Okay, I think we're done comparing the average units that were sold. Okay, this is another mark. This is 2 marks, right? Yeah, but there you are fighting for 4 marks there. Let's go to another option. Okay, let's come again here. Here we are going to look at the units sold here. So units sold, right? Let's look at the units sold. So in 2018 we have 2,500 units. In 2019 we have 2320 units. So there is a difference here again. How much is the difference? Let's calculate. 2.5 minus 2320. This gives us 180 units difference, right? So this is a difference, right? Let's calculate the percentage decrease. There's a decrease right there. So it's gonna be 180 units divided by 2320 times by 100 over 1, right? The answer that we're gonna get there, it's gonna be 180 units divided by 2. Is it 20? No, it's not gonna be 23. It's gonna be 2.5 because we divide by the original, right? We divide by the original here, not by the amount that decreased. So it's gonna be, let's just take this pencil here. Okay, so it's gonna be 2.5. So 2.5. And now we times this by 100. 7.2%. So this is the percentage decrease from last year. Because remember, 2.5 to 2320. So these are the negativities that has arisen from the decision that the shareholder of the company has made. I think you understand how to illustrate these things. For now, we are done. I'll see you to the next session. Let's just see how we've done these things. So remember all this. Then here, the cost of sales, gross profit percentage. Then here, we've calculated the number of customers. And then there and there, just to show you